Welcome back. So I checked the tape, and yes, my fatigue was developed from just walking on the wilderness map through the snow. So at the end of Dead Month is when that begins, apparently, or when the snow is at least fist deep. So that reminds us we need skis. And we need a ski stick. Now those Owl Tribe robbers that I killed, it seems like a lifetime ago, they have northern spears, and northern spears double as a ski stick. And a northern spear is, I think, is more powerful than a regular spear, though it's heavier. So if I remembered where I left those spears, I might go get them. I don't know if they're at one of these, or if I'd have to go all the way back here to one of these two. Or if, I'm almost positive I didn't bring them all back to my my sauna in Dreek. But I feel like we've kind of exhausted most of the game in the area of our current shelter and cellar. Of course, we have to come back for the leather, and we're not even going to cut it close, you know. We're going to make it, with 3 days to go, we should be back here. And we have to come back for our dried meat as well, which will keep a little bit better than the leather, but ravens and other animals would come and eat it. So yeah, that's what we're looking at for the next few weeks. Once that leather is ready, we can make the ski stick out of that leather, because to make a ski stick you need a pound of leather. Now, do I have a pound of leather without it? Yeah, technically. I could use those 0.7 pounds and those 0.2 pounds and those leather leggings and those, you know, really probably the best bet would just be to use those. But I'd rather not do that if I don't have to. I'd rather use, you know, I could use bird leather, but bird leather is terrible for crafting clothing. It probably wouldn't make a difference for the ski stick, but yeah. So we're gonna go to sleep because it's after midnight, and beautiful sunny day at the end of Dead Month, the end of November. See, I just got a little fatigued just from walking over here. And we'll feed the dog. There's some more fatigue. It just gives you a hint of what's to come when the snow is waist deep, or what is it, shoulder deep, or I don't know how deep I've seen it, but it gets very deep. And that's why we need skis, and that's why we need a dog. Okay, so the dog's eating. I'm going to eat. Excuse me. And grab a drink. So grab our doodads. Grab 6 cords. That grab, yeah, that's what we'll grab. Grab the fur we've been using to make the cords. Bring our battle gear. Need our hand axe, our spear, our knife, our woodsman's axe, our javelins, our splitting axe, a few arrows, do we need our longbow? We might as well bring it. Our loop snare. Okay. Those who have watched a lot of these are saying, no, you're going to ruin your leather again. Not this time. I'm confident that the leather ruining has something to do with traveling significant distances, because no one else on forums had ever heard of it. And the pun's putting us overweight. So where are we going? We'll check on this bear, but that bear's probably hibernating. We can go get that fox that ate our elk fat. Revenge is a dish best served cold. We have the fox thing, didn't we? Or did we just, yeah, we brought our fox trap. We don't have any bait for it, but I think we can remedy that situation. We could bring that fat as bait, but no, we want that for our leather. And so what does this say? It's down to 6 days. I'm surprised. I thought it would be like 8 or 9. So that means day 4 of next week. Back here by day 3 to be safe. I want to check the tape on that and see if that has jumped around more than one would expect. Okay. One of these at least is ready for the junk bone pile. That one. See our fatigue building up? See if we can get some idea when the soonest. Oh, 2 days. It's really not that far away where we're going. If it were at all far, I would postpone it 2 days, but we can come back. can just go over here and, I don't know, explore in there. I just feel like, I'm sure we got that javelin, but I feel like we've harvested enough. I don't want to cause a mass extinction event in ancient Finland. I'm being fairly silly because killing 10 reindeer when the herd's probably numbered in the thousands, or 20 reindeer or however many I've killed. And I'm feeding whole villages with that meat, so it's not like I'm wasting it. So let's go. Let's go exploring and watch our fatigue. So this was probably in Europe, I don't know. That was a drop stuff here at some point. Let's check on the drop stuff here, which is almost certainly no stuff. And let's delete it. So if there was stuff dropped here that is still here, just out of view, that is unfortunate. Okay. Going southwest. Yeah, I don't even like resting on the wilderness map. This is all you should be able to do on the wilderness map, is just walk. The end. Walk and see things in the distance. Okay, let's see if we left any gear here. Probably not, but you never know. Okay, didn't leave anything here. This was dead in Europe, and that's where there was a bear. So I will hunt for the bear if I see it, but I suspect it is hibernating. Okay, that was the dead in Europe. Ah, the sun sets so early. Where is the bear arrow? Okay. So it says 2 northwest of here. So I assume that would be exact. Oh, 2 west of here. Okay, I'm glad I double checked. So let's see if we can see any evidence of a bear. I really don't expect to. If we do find the tracks, we're going to have to tie up shadow. Yeah, Yeah, it's going to be a real hassle if he gets killed because we can't readily replace him in Como. Okay. Are we... So let's change this to bear 1 northwest of here. Oh, look at our fatigue. It's so much nicer when you can walk without creating fatigue. So much nicer. I'm not sure what kind of effect this will have on my hunting at first, or if it's already made it impossible to hunt the way that I like to. But we'll definitely try to see. All right. Well, where did we go? So this is where the bear was. Bear seen here, but not tracks and not zoomed in on. Okay. So now we can delete that. That's not bear, is it? That's dog or wolf. Oh, that's glutton. Never mind. They're only fresh. How strange. Anyway, I suspect that the bear has despawned, that the, or has hibernated, if you'd prefer a more immersive term. But actually bears do hibernate in this game. At least that's what I've been told. That's my understanding. Okay. So I think the bear is gone. I think the glutton has replaced it. So there won't be a bear hunt. I could go into caves. I assume that's where the bears are for the winter. But I think that might be a quest in the advanced tutorial. A cave, I think, is about killing a bear in a cave, I think. So have we searched to everyone's satisfaction for the bear? I hope so. I hope you can tell I want to find this bear, but that I don't think it's here. Well, what activity could that be? Oh, that bird. Done. And let's just go to the to the shelter with that naughty fox that's going to pay the ultimate price if he's still there. If we can find bait. Would that have been on the south side of the river? Or the lake, I mean? I want to say it was. Yes. Oh, there's no shelter here, so we'll have to build a shelter. Yeah, I forgot that quite a few of our cellars we didn't bother to build a shelter. I didn't leave my food behind. You idiot! Okay. Yeah, so we're kind of under the gun tomorrow. We're going to have to search for some game to hunt. Starvation in this game, I mean, I'm not saying it's great, but it's kind of realistic in that it takes you a long time to starve to death. It does weaken you, and I don't recommend it, but yeah, I'm not too worried. I'm not going to sprint back to the last place so I don't go without a meal or something like that. So let's find a... If I just stopped to eat at some point on the trip over, but I didn't. Who's a worthy victim? Okay, this one is a worthy victim. I may have mentioned this before, but why do I tidy up around my shelters? It's because these objects draw your eye. And I like to tell at a glance if something is there. And, oops, too much weight. They make that more difficult. So, just in the area around my shelters, I like to tidy up a little bit. We need some spruce twigs as well. We only got 10. I don't see any evidence of the fox either, so he may have despawned. Which is unfortunate, because I really did want to get my revenge on him. He created a great deal of aggravation for us. I think it'll want the hand axe, if I remember correctly. It wants the hand axe, so it will get the hand axe. Wait, I'm putting that in the wrong spot. That's where I want it, right? Glad I caught that. Did I didn't leave food in the middle shelter, did I? I just didn't bring it. I'm so confused. Anyway, there's food for the dog. Just because I can't eat. I'll even feed this idiot dog on the ice, even though I hate doing that. Because it's a bone that's almost out of nutrition. And even if it falls through the ice, I don't think it'll disappear. Because it's right next to the shore. Let's get something to drink. Huh. That ice is getting pretty thick. It's almost safe enough to walk on, I would say. In a pinch, I would walk on it. I'm hungry as a bear. Well, that's unfortunate, but yeah. I don't want to go out late evening hunting. Pick up this and make some cord, I guess. I usually like to do it just standing out by myself. winter month. So we used up all that elk fur. We just have a little rag left. What am I doing? I'm gonna have to watch the tape. I'm gonna have to watch the tape on how I thought I didn't bring my food with me. I'm like, how could I have forgotten that? But anyway. Okay. Such an idiot sometimes. I'm totally going to develop dementia prematurely, which is sad, but oh well. It's still been a pretty good time being me for almost 50 years. Oh, you stupid hound. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I mean, I must already have it if I didn't remember dropping the food in the cellar the moment I got here. Okay. I was kind of looking forward to, like, desperately looking for game and having it be kind of really important, but yeah, I can skip that stress. It's midnight, I'm lively. Let's make 2 more cords out of the other fur. And then hopefully that will get us to late enough that it makes sense to go to sleep. Yeah, we'll do 3. Okay, we'll do 4, but that's it. It got us to small hours. I think we should have stopped at 3. Oh well. And let's eat since we have food. Excuse me. Okay, that worked out. The dog's sleeping. So, no, just 1, if that. And we didn't bring a sword. This time I'm sure. I thought we did. Why didn't we think to bring a sword? So we're going to have to finish it with the axe. We're going to bring our broad knife. We're going to bring our doodads. And some? Oh, it's down here. Got the Masterwork hand axe. That's what I should be using. If the game insists on using a nearby splitting axe, well, okay, you do what you want. But we both know I used my hand axe. Okay. We'll see how the my hunting technique works. In the snow. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we won't find any game at all. We're already to late morning, and we haven't found any. Let's go northeast. Let's go a little northwest just in case we can. Up to 5%. Let's. Okay, good. Nothing. It's a darn good thing I brought food. Because I got nothing here. We're almost to noon. There's a wolf. Well, this will certainly be a test of the theory. Wow. There's 8 of them? Of whether or not wolves aggro. There's 8 of them. If you don't aggro first. Yeah, this is awful, because we have no... Wolf flees. Okay, so wolf either here, wolf pack, or one ski stick here. So there you go. 8 wolves. Here's me without any good gear. And without my spear. And they didn't aggro. I didn't bring my bow though, right? And that's what I was using to aggro them before. Okay. Anyway, let's get out of here and do it in a way that everyone can be happy that we didn't just sort of teleport away. Oops. That the wolves truly weren't following us. And that we were not exploiting our way out. Okay, so I hope you'll agree that there's no evidence that the wolves are coming after us. And I need to go back and have a think. I'm inclined to hunt at least some of them. I mean, I'm glad they were sort of merciful, but ooh, there's an elk. So I think this is where the elk was. Elk here. Oh, there. Okay. It looks like a small elk. Yeah, didn't bring any food. Can't do any herb lore, so we'll do 3 weather lores. So weather lore is not repeatable. Good to know. And we'll see if we can use our technique in fist-deep snow. Yes. Oh, is it a mother and it's a mother and calf? I'm less enthusiastic. But oh well. Here we go. There's a hare. These are the small elks, like the calf's tracks. Don't know where the mother went though. Oh, there. We're back on the mother. Yeah, our default speed has dropped. So this wouldn't surprise me if this is a failure. Okay, there's the mother. And I guess we start running and see how it goes. So for all those people who say, well, it's easy for you, Jonathan, you've got a really fast character. We'll see if my technique is at all useful. There's the baby, or the calf. Shouldn't call it a baby, it's a calf. There's the mother to the northwest. I thought I saw it out to the northeast, but I wouldn't swear to it. Yeah, she's styling all over me here. But that may be her undoing. I'm going about 20% slower than normal. We'll see if that's fast enough. And if you can't even go this fast with a 1% weight penalty and then you rolled a really bad character. And you should have spent more time in the reroll screen, my dude. Or you just liked a challenge and did it on purpose. But in that case, this technique is not for you. Is that her up to the northeast? Yeah, there she is. She was styling again. I think her arrogance is going to cost her. I hope she has weaned her calf, because I don't think I'll kill it. She's looking pretty breathless to me. So we can walk and we can rest. We can take off our javelin. So this technique still works in fist deep snow, but you're going slower, so. level axe? No. I have yet to level axe. I've leveled sword 4 times though. I wish I had remembered to bring it. That's kind of like a no-brainer. We are going to be very hungry by the time we finish skinning and butchering this thing. But there's nothing to be done about it. Fine skin, boo. And I didn't look to see how big she was. Does her weight change between skinned and unskinned? You'd think it would, but I don't think it does. So maybe her weight was 445, or maybe it was 467, or maybe it was something else. But she was much smaller than the bull elk. That was 700 pounds, wasn't it? So she's practically a small elk, but she just barely made the cut of not small, apparently. Insufficient, probably starving by the time this is over. I'm famished. Drop 200. Okay, so we're hungrier now than we were before we found out we had food. Can carry it all, right? Yep. I could load up the hound. I might as well load up the hound. I won't give him the peak, but we're going to load him up so we can go a little faster. Okay. We're weary. And it was this one down here that we were at. So we're going south. That's where our food is. And food is life. So we chased it up to where the elk was, or near where the bear was, I guess. What are those? Elk here, elk. Delete. And might go back for the calf. Probably won't. And we're on the wrong side of the lake. Okay. Feed the dog. Fresh elk bone. Take the cuts off the dog. and eat. Excuse me. We're weary. We don't really have time to do much. Are we going to dry meat here? That will start a new timer, and we'll have to come back here in 25 days. I guess we will. I guess we will. Okay, so let's get it started at least. Well, let's get some water. $18 minutes to put a hole in the ice. That's why on other channels they just leave a bunch of debris in the lake after they make a hole. But to me that's not right. That's a time sink that's supposed to be in the game. Now we're extremely tired, so we're not going to bother with trying anything. Just going to go to sleep. I'm going to wake up very hungry because our nutrition is so bad. And feed the dog. Try to get our nutrition back up slowly. Excuse me. Oh, we already had a whole dough, so that was not good. But I like this location better. And let's get the elk skin out there. And there were those wolves. I didn't forget those wolves. Look how fast the hunger goes up. What's he barking at? Hopefully the fox and not a nyerp. It's a badger. Okay. Let's get some more food in me. So hard to get my nutrition back up. And let's continue on with the hide. Oh, that's not where that goes. Not where that goes. Drop, that's where that goes. Now we'll get the nutrition up a little higher, I predict. Good is okay, but it's not good. Well fed is good. Good is not good. It's noon. Oh, we've got to dry everything. So we've got a bunch of cords, and we've got a knife, and we need to introduce those two things to each other. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Okay, perfect. This one, I don't want the cuts to be right next to the water. That doesn't make sense to me. What does make sense to me? Maybe having them here? I think so. There's no perfect location that I love, but I think having them here is the best bet. Now hopefully this will make us a master chef because we deserve it. We deserve it. We're good enough, we're smart enough, and okay, people might not like us, but we're good enough and smart enough. That was a reference to an old Saturday Night Live sketch from a guy who went on to become a U.S. Senator. Remember, the first of that meat is coming out maybe today. So we've got to go back for that. Okay, we gotta eat. We're letting our nutrition drop again. Okay, we're up to nourished, which is allegedly better than good. Gotta go. Thanks for watching. See you next time.